then start to see the blessings come into fruit. Okay, you will see the fruit appear both in your team. As you start to see your leadership will start to duplicate throughout, and then start to see the spiritual and physical development, okay, just in everything, in every part of you, be it on social media, within your own, like, obviously you can see that I'm all about God and giving all glory to God. If you know, one day I'll do my testimony, but it is because of him that I am still here. And for that reason, it's that I know this is the hand of God, both every blessing that has come so far. So just understand who you are and where you need to build. Okay, so like I said, back in fitness, some people were really good at training and not very good at the eating. Some were good at the eating, but not too good at the training. Okay, there needs to be a balance, and in order for everything to fit into place, you will start to see yourself get the results that you desire as you work on it all. And have time out and set boundaries. Okay, this is the beauty of this business, is that you can work whenever you like, where you like. But sometimes if you do not set boundaries, you'll be working 24/7. Okay, and in my case, I mean, I love helping others and being there for others, but my number one thing is I haven't had much time with my husband and my kids. So I need to be able to set the boundaries so that most of my time is for the real blessing, which is spending time with them and with God and doing that. So just being able to make sure that you are doing that, setting your boundaries and your breaks. Okay, lead by example, not by instruction. Don't tell somebody else to do something if you're not doing it. Okay, so if you're telling them to go and get 5 new people, do 3, 3, 3, make sure you're doing 3, 3, 3 and trying to work towards getting 5 people. Okay, it's just, you want to make sure that you're not dictating leadership, but you're one that's inspiring leadership out of others through your example. Keep doing the steps to success, okay? Try not cutting the corners. We've all seen what happens there. So making sure that you do everything as it is. Whatever your strategy is, understand you are the CEO of your own business. So therefore, your choices will have an impact on where your business goes. But it's that whole thing of just making sure that you stay true to who you are and doing the steps from the beginning to the end, okay, right to the finish line. Develop your why, okay, that will evolve just as the business does, as so does everything about you will, okay, so just continue. Don't think when you got a why at the beginning that it stays the why all the way through. But that will come as you start to journey through this and go a little bit deeper, and your purpose will be made aware, if not fulfilled, okay, or both. Okay, make achievable goals. What do you want to be by July? Okay, put this in the chat. Speak life into your first short-term goal of 3 months. Be practical. Okay, don't ask to be a president if you're still team leader 1, because it won't happen in 3 months. But the whole thing is sometimes people set such big goals that it can actually be self-sabotage. Make sure you create good goals, and then you start to, as you grow through the business, you start to understand what it takes to get to the next level and the next level. So even if you achieve some of these small goals ahead of time, at least you understand what you're capable of. But do not shoot too far that it can be destructive. Okay, and a great trainer is reflected in the results of their students. So, you know, and I mean by that is those that actually want to listen. So you'll have students that are really there and want to learn from you. And the best role coming from a trainer myself is that I used to train trainers. So my whole thing was, if I could create really good instructors, and that were, some of them were just succeeded way better than I did. But that just made me realize how good I was at breaking it down for them to be able to become the best teachers that they could be for their team, for whoever is appointed under their leadership. Stay focused and finish the race and embrace the journey. Okay. If there is a gap within your team or within your community, fill it. Find your niche in the crowd. Be empowered to use your initiative and be bold. Creativity is everything. Connect with your team. People are a lot more productive when they feel valued. Okay, when you have a team meeting, don't be the only one that's talking. If you actually start to get them to talk and you talk as a team, then they feel valued. Their words and their input feel valued, that then you're raising a leader who can duplicate that amongst the next growing leadership that are coming through. Okay, so we're creating leaders. Offer to be of service in some way within your greater team, smaller team, within your region, within your state. Again, being available for three-way calls if necessary, one-on-one accountability phone calls between people on here. Just making sure, like, hey, sis, what have you been up to last week? How many did you do the 3-3-3? Just being whatever you need to be for somebody that wants to be your buddy, that wants to win in this business. These are all strategy in which could help you stay engaged and start winning. Team meeting, collective, creative forums. Start to get as a team and think of ways in which you could help the greater team or help build productivity within your team itself. Okay, so starting to actually get on, not just doing training, but figuring out how you could make your team thrive in some way. Be bold. The only way you will know if you can hit a home run is if you take a swing. Okay, so just do it. Very classic. But at the same time, wishing and thinking about it, window shopping doesn't actually create the swing. Okay, thinking about the swing doesn't actually take the swing. Okay, so give it a go. I hope that made sense. Step up to the plate. Congratulations to all those that are binary qualified. So if we know when we're binary qualified, we have one on our left of our business and one on the right of our business. Okay, so two, just not necessarily two on the right, but you'll be able to find out in your downline back office if you are binary qualified. Okay, congratulations to you. Congratulations those that have fear of loss. If you are a team leader, I want you to start seeing yourself as a coordinator. If you are a coordinator, I want you to start moving and already moving into the management role, the manager role. Okay, so start seeing yourself as a manager. If you are a manager, see yourself as a director already. Start working and growing a leadership to be able to work after a big team that is coming. If you are a director, see yourself as a president in Jesus' name. That is exactly what I'm doing right now, is making sure that I will be at Dubai in May. Let those borders open. Okay. Poor people think about money. Rich people think about things. Wealthy people think about ideas. Get creative. That's from Dr. Miles Monroe, an amazing preacher. No longer with us, but have a look at some of his YouTubes if you're looking for an amazing inspiration, spiritual growth. And that is me. All yours, Queenie. Hope that's, here we go.
Wow, thank you. Thank you, Sister Tina. How amazing is that? Two of my sisters. I've got really big shoes to fill right now, but I think God has his timing. It's absolutely beautiful. I think what I've got, it was an injection, so to speak. And something that I think is going to marry both Sister Adelaide and Tina all in one. So thank you again. Hopefully, I just want to see on the chat team, how did our surprise trainer go? Would you love to see her back on here on our Super Saturday? Let's give some hands in there. Wonderful. Again, thank you again, my sister. Thank you again. And I know it's pretty late for you. You're not a midnight baby, but I really do appreciate your time. Sweet as. Okay, so that leaves me with the lucky last. Usually they say third is lucky, right? So bear with me. Let me share my screen. Wow. As I said, I think it's God's timing. And so my topic I give to our family is dreams and goals. Okay. Now we have the obvious dreams, as it is being a CEO. Maybe you want a flash car. Maybe you want to sit on the moon one day because Virgin Airlines is creating some spaceship to go up there and it will cost $1 million or so. All right. Or maybe a beautiful home, maybe bucket loads of cash, or maybe you just want to travel around the world because you want to see this wonderful world our Father has created. But let me just say, is this what you really, really want? Is this a want or is it a need? Now, I know everyone would love to have this. Yes, it's something that we all need, but there is a lot more in our business, in our opportunity than just this, because I can tell you now, you will naturally get all of this, no doubt. You will naturally get this. So always ask yourself, why? Why do you want these dreams? Why do you want these goals? Is dreams different from goals? Or is goals different from dreams? How do you change your dream into a goal? It is simple. Dreams are wishes for me. Dreams is an aspiration that I've got that I want to reach. But I need goals in order to access those dreams. And that's very important in the business that we're at right now, especially with the changes that are happening within our crowd, right? So you'll need to have some sort of vision. And to have that vision, you need a strategy implemented to be able to succeed in that vision. So with strategy, it does come a plan. And you need to know how to actually make this all work in one goal, right? To be able to make this fruit for you later down in the track. Now, as a kid, wasn't it so easy for us to dream? Wasn't there something that you always wanted to be? It was so easy then, because we were quite magical in the way we think. But as influences come through our schooling years, through our young adult years, okay, some of this magical dreaming left us, right? And we started to get into a system like the Ant system. Now that's the 9-to-5 job, right? That's something they're teaching us through the school system. And we neglected our dreams along that path. But thank you to network marketing, because I don't put down this industry at all, because it gives us hope. It paves a light to be able to dream again, to be able to share that dream, maybe with the love of your life, maybe with your family. But your dream does matter. It does matter. Now, there are two types of goals. And I know that Tina had touched on it. Short-term goals and long-term goals. Right? With short-term goals, these can be measurable. These can be actually strategically set and planned for you to be able to attain. With long-term goals, it might involve tracks of short-term goals in order to achieve it. Yes, everyone on here should be thinking Ambassador 3. And as Sister Adelaide said, yes, you can do it. Yes, I did it. There's no can't in this business. You can do it. You are made in the image of God. You are one of God's greatest creations. So you are already great. Why think otherwise? That's where I don't take nothing from the no-sayers. I don't take any opinions from the no-sayers, or even opinions from people that are broke. As you heard me probably about a month ago, I did a training on eagles. If you want to be a winner, you sit and compile yourself with winners. And winners are eagles. They soar through storms, even above the storms. So I will lock arms with leaders within my team, with my uplines are uplines. That means your directorships, your presidencies, ambassadors, if you can get there. These are people you need to lock with, because they will set the foundation for you. Because leaders will leave success. They will leave clues to success. And I've heard it time over time with Sister Adelaide. Learn to copy and paste. Learn to copy and paste. That means monkey see, monkey do. And we will learn. Not everyone knows how to set these short-term goals or long-term goals. But we learn. That's what I love about our Crowd1 family. Teamwork makes the dream work. This is going to be one of the biggest fellowships I've ever come across in my life. The love, the kinship between us. It doesn't matter what region you're from. We will lock arms together. We will lock arms together and help each other to get to Ambassador 3. Because remember, we don't derank in this business, right? We actually get merited. We get merited all the way, every step. And if you're doing exactly what you're doing, action after action, there's incentives. Just like Sister Tina said, there are incentives, loyalty points, just for logging into your back office. Maybe that can be a short-term goal. And then later, when rip the back office, I remember when I started, OMG, we knew nothing. There was not even someone that we could lean onto, because even our own upline, our beautiful mentor all the way in South Africa, was just as new in this business. And so we had to go through all the back office and click all the tabs and find out what was next. And before you know it, you were actually developing your knowledge in the business. And you were doing it naturally. It was just amazing. The journey is amazing. Now, it does take time management. And I've categorized them in 6 areas. It is priority to be able to set these goals. Because it's like getting into a car trying to go from A to B and there's no steering wheel. How would you go? You need to write it down. It needs to be a priority first to be able to understand where you're moving forward to. And each of these tasks must have a deadline. You can't go on forever and ever on a goal. There has to be a set timeline or a deadline for you to achieve that goal, because it pushes that inner ambition of yours to be able to reach that goal. It's personal perseverance, right? It's personal, personal attitude for you to be able to hit that target. You've got to have a start and an end, an alpha and omega. All right? And also learn how to multitask. Now, I'm not just talking multitasking in the business. That's multitasking also in life in general. I'm a mother of 4 and I have my husband. And just like Tina, I need to start, balancing my time. Multitasking could mean a lot of things. And to me, it's balance. It's very important at this time. It's balance. As much as I love my crowd, as much as I want to go out there and help and, do as much as I can for them, I've got to always remember that my why, the reason why I'm doing this, and that was my family, to have more time with them. So do it simultaneously while you're building your career in the crowd, while you're taking your journey to see the end game of Ambassador 3. Take your family with you because they are part of your journey. Maybe you're not married, just a partner. Maybe you're with a bunch of friends. Don't forget them. Never leave anyone behind. Because it's not just all business, it's also social. It's also relationships. Now, I'm a fan of starting early, but as you all know, we are team no sleep. So if I get 1 or 2 hours, I'm happy because there's only 24 hours in a day. 24 hours in a day. Now, I try my best to half it with my family and the business, but sometimes I can get so red, right? And that's someone that just perseveres with no break, no break at all right? And I just want to finish something I started. There's just this burning sensation. I want to finish what I started. But I've got to learn to balance these things out so that I'm not neglecting the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. But this also comes down to personal choice. I've heard many stories of people within network marketing who divorce because of this. And that's because you just didn't prioritize your time. There must be a balance between life and business for them both to seemingly succeed in achieving the goal that you want. But like I said, remember, learn to take breaks. It's part of that balance. Before you start your day, maybe go and have a coffee. Have a coffee with, with someone that you love. Have a talk, not necessarily on the business, but just have a conversation on how their day was, how they're going. I've got 2 girls that think they're teenagers. And time is going so fast. They're only 11 and 12, or soon to be 12. And I already think they're like 18. Those years are coming so fast. It was only yesterday that I gave birth to my 2 beautiful angels. So remember, time you can never get back. Once time leaves, it's gone. Capiche? Gone forever. But it's what you do with that time is so important because it creates memories. And it can be picture memories, photographic memories of your time with your loved ones. I'm a firm believer that God is first, family, and then business. But I will balance them all 3 to make sure that I can achieve the most ultimate goal. And remember, we are in network marketing. So you're going to have, right? You're going to have to learn to say no. And it's not just no when you're prospecting. It's not just no just in the business. It's also no in life. If you can't be somewhere, say no. Because the moment you say yes, just like Sister Adelaide said, she couldn't say the T behind the can't. And it was like a can, and she couldn't go back to it. She couldn't go back from it. That's the same here. And that's something I had to learn in this as well, is learn to say no. When it's a no, it's a no. It's a N-O. You can't go any further than that. But when you say yes, make sure you're committed. Because there's a lot of obstacles we need to overcome. Doesn't matter where you are, if you're at the starting point or you're almost at the finish line, there's always obstacles. Obstacles that can stop you from achieving your goals and therefore attaining your dreams. We got to be smart. We got to be smart when we are setting these goals. And that's what I love about our Super Saturday trainings. You never know what you're going to learn. You never know at all. But I use the system within my team, and it's called the smart way of creating your goals and then ultimately achieving those dreams that you want to tick off. And it doesn't matter how small or how big your dream is. A dream is a dream. If that dream is important to you, then it is important. Don't let anyone tear you from your dreams. Now with the SMART, it's broken down in categories as well. You've got to be specific with your goal. If you want to reach from team leader 1 to team leader 2, that's being specific. If you want to graduate all of team leader and be a coordinator, that is being specific. If I've booked a dinner with my husband at 7, that is being specific. And M, well, it's measurable. As you heard from Sister Tina, it's got to be able to be measurable. You got to be, it's got to be able to, when you're measuring, that you are achieving small steps in order to achieve that goal. And it's got to be maybe just setting the date. From today till next week, okay, I want 20% off my network level. How do I get that done? All right, let's see. I will do 3 exposures, 3 prospects, 3 exposures, and 3 follow-ups. You've got to know how our business works. It's very important that you do know and study our binary system because it's beautiful. I think it's beyond 2.20, whatever. It is now in iCloud universe style. We've got one of the best binary systems ever, and you can measure it. Now, attainable. Can you attain this goal? Now, when I mean attainable, you've got to be able to, it's at grasp. You can get it. Don't make something that you can't get there. This year, a lot of our teams are working to get to directorship because we're all about creating leaders. And you've got to be realistic. Fools make unrealistic goals. You don't want to be that. You want to be someone who knows exactly where they want to go. They know exactly what steps they have to take. So be realistic. If you're at team leader and you want to get to coordinator 3, let's just say team leader 1, you want to get to coordinator 3, that can be realistic in a 3-month goal. And make sure that it is time bound, that you need to lock an ending date to your goal to be achieved. Because it's all about working smart and not working harder. And that's what I love about our global team. I've noticed there's an increase of all of us clapping hands on a global scale with Zooms, that we're able to send someone to South Africa and we're here in the Pacific, or send someone over to Captain Louis, he's in Philippines and we're in Africa, or maybe over to Team Telford who are in UK, who want to send someone they found here in the Pacific. We are all helping each other. Now that's working smart. Now, great things never come from comfort zones. Now, I'm sorry to say to you, that's why I got all those balloons right there in backgrounds in most of it, because I'm going to be popping your comfort zones. Absolutely. We need to be leaders in the pioneers, frontier that we're in right now, because we're going to have 100 million, 250 million come on board. We need to be uncomfortable to be comfortable. We need to show the upcoming leaders what exactly they're walking into. And we got to be confident. We got to be absolutely comfortable with where we are in the business. And believe me, you will lead naturally in that formation. Your team will duplicate that. But it does start with you. If you don't move, if you don't even breathe, your team won't move, and they will not breathe. You must be the source of light for your team to be able to see through the darkness. You must have the courage. You know what? Buying your education pack, you already became a leader. So what I really want to sum up with you guys is never give up on your dreams. Boldly go out in the direction of your dreams. Stand tall. Show the world what we're made of. When the world beats us down, find a reason to get back up again. Never give up on your success. Just keep trying and trying and try again. Feed your mind with ideas of success and not failure. Remember, the only way you can fail is if you give up. But every time you fail, I can tell you now, you come one step closer to success. You're not scared, you are courageous. You're not weak, you are powerful. You are not ordinary, you are remarkable. Do not back down, do not give up. When you look back on your life, don't have regrets. So believe in yourself, believe in your future, you will find the way. There is a fire. I believe each and every one of us that are on this call, we have a fire burning inside of you that is so powerful. Thank you, Jesus, because that is the Holy Spirit running right through you right now. And it's waiting to burn bright. You are meant to do great things. Follow your dreams. It can be terrifying and it can be exciting. Courage is facing fear. Fear of failure holds most people back. But you are not most people. Persist and persuade others about your plans as they are real. Nobody can do this for you. Nobody will get in the way of your dreams. Most people master the obvious, eh? But you are creating something that wasn't there before. It's bold, it's beautiful, and it's you. Give it your best, and your dreams will come to life. Success is yours. Go for your dreams. It is your turn. So before I do end, I want to end it with a scripture. Deuteronomy 31, 6-8. Be strong and bold. Have no fear or dread of them, because it is the Lord your God who goes before you. He will be with you. He will not fail you or forsake you. Do not fear or be dismayed. Thank you for hearing all of our trainers today. Delivered well for Super Saturday. I'm very proud of my two sisters. You guys absolutely smashed it on point. I thank you both. And I do thank you, our family. I do thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I am so proud of you. Absolutely. So again, thank you for tuning on in. And definitely there will be another Super Saturday, and I'm hoping that our leaders will join with us. But as I can see, Sir Eddie is all sparkly and bling bling. And thank you again, family. Thank you to our two trainers today, or three, including myself. But I will hand it over to President Eddie. Sir Eddie, any last words before you go on that amazing dinner? Because we're really itchy now in Oceania, along with our leaders, to come to Dubai in May. Hopefully our borders will be open and we will be there. So thank you again, and right over to you, Sir Eddie.
All right. Well, thank you, Miss Adelaide, Miss Tina, Miss Queenie, for these amazing trainings. And I really hope everybody made a lot of notes. You need to keep on writing, even if you write something 10 times. This is how you change your mindset. And I'm super excited about these trainings, and we will keep on doing Super Saturday as much as possible. As you know, sometimes we are traveling. I think some of our trainers sometimes need to stay at home when the borders are open. We need to keep some of the trainers at home when there is event. Otherwise, there's no Super Saturday. But guys, super excited. Yes, I am dressed for tonight. In my suit in the meantime, shaved and dressed. So I'm ready for the closing dinner. And we're going to have a splendid evening downtown in an amazing garden with amazing food. And you can be there next time. Go for it. Go for president. Go for senior president. Set your goals on a higher level. I'm a president 1-star. Is my goal being a president 2-star? No. My goal is being an ambassador 3-star. That's what I aim for. That's where I go for. And guys, the only thing you need to do is being willing, coachable, and hungry. And that is what you can expect from your people as well. That is what you can expect from your team as well. Tell them to be willing, coachable, and hungry. And if they have these 3 criteria, you will be able to mold a great leader. So greetings from Dubai. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And guys, see you soon on one of the other webinars or Super Saturdays. It all starts again coming Monday with a regular webinar, same time. And then next week, there will be another Super Saturday. Invite your teams. Let's blow up this box together, guys. Give me a problem. It's my box. Give me a problem that I need to extend the box to 1,000 people. Because then I have to upgrade my box. So go for it, guys. See you next time. Enjoy your weekend. God bless. Love you all. Bye-bye.